nobody knows what you wore 3 times ago. The hell? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about mindsets that I think we need to deprogram. These are ideas that are like, or at least for me, have been super pervasive into what contributed to the amount of consumers, like the amount of shopping that I was doing. These mindsets and the things that I bought to serve that, to alleviate them are solutions in search for problem. If you are new, I've been away for somewhat of a long time here on this channel. I used to have a luxury resale and shopping channel where I would give tips, tricks, and insights, maximize your budget on the resale market for luxury goods. But now I am doing a no buy for 2025 and working through my obsession and addiction with shopping and consumerism more broadly. Yeah, so today I really want to examine a lot of the things that we've kind of like programmed ourselves into thinking to get us to shop and get us to spend money and be constantly worried about things that don't actually matter. If you are interested in deconstructing consumerism, then please hit the subscribe button. I don't think I've asked you guys to subscribe yet, and I would appreciate it if you did. Purpose of this video is to kind of like poke holes into some of the consumerist tendencies that we have, that I certainly have. And I would love to know if you have any. The first solution with no problem is the mentality of thinking that I can't wear that because the people I'm gonna see saw me in that last time. First of all, no they didn't. And even if they did, who cares? This, for me, was a huge reason why I was perpetually in the process of buying outfit after outfit after outfit. I have to remember that just like I'm not really paying attention to anyone else and their clothes, they're not really paying attention to mine either. Like, no one is thinking about the outfit I wore last time that I saw them except me. So there's an old adage of those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. And that is something that I really have to keep like front and center right here when I get myself arranged and dressed in the morning. Coming up in the era of like MySpace and Facebook where you would post your nights out, etc. And you don't want to see yourself wearing the same outfit twice in 2 different photo albums. You guys remember that? I don't know. That got us all into the habit collectively of never wearing the same outfit twice. I think, you know what? I think I had a tote bag actually from some company that said, life's too short to wear the same outfit twice. And like, we got to get rid of that. Wear your clothes. Just wear your clothes. Wear what you're comfortable in. Wear what you feel beautiful and flattering in. Wear what suits you. Wear what makes sense for your lifestyle. And hopefully you'll like it so much you'll revisit it in the future. I think that it's kind of like main character syndrome, or like, which is to say self-important, to think that anyone in real life is truly that focused on what outfit you're wearing and what you wore last time or the time before that. I was so hung up on like, oh, if I wear the same thing again, then they're gonna think I have no clothes. And it's like, who is gonna think that? I really want to ask that to my younger self. The next mentality that I want to deprogram is that everyone needs blank. And when I say that, I mean a classic red lip. I mean a signature scent. I mean a classic blazer. Oh, everyone needs a tweed jacket. No, you don't. Do you like a classic red lip? Or do you like a type of scent? Or do you like a tweed blazer? Jack, what did I say? If you don't like any of those things, then you don't need one. You don't need to have one. I came to the conclusion very early in life that I don't like how I look with red lipstick. Why do I have 7 red lipsticks? Why? You don't need to have something you don't want. It sounds stupid to say out loud, and I apologize, but I just really think that this is partially like a mastery of understanding what you like and what you don't like and what is your style and what suits you. And the idea that you don't like red lipstick is because you haven't found the right one. This is just a mindset that creates an endless quest to fulfill a purpose that is not even really truly important to you. And this is something that I think we all need to get away from. And by the way, can I tell you, anyone I've known who has a signature scent, like, and I know a lot of y'all love perfume, and I'm not gonna knock that, but there are people who take it to the extreme, and the only person or people, I can think of 2 people in my head, I shouldn't say that I know to have a signature scent. The reason I know that is because when they walk by, I can taste their perfume in my mouth. So now, before I quit social media last year, I did really appreciate seeing like call out of the day to night bag that every girl needs. The concept that there is an item that everyone needs is fake, is fully fake. If in the back of your head, you know that the things that are marketed, that people are trying to sell you are not things that suit you, then I think we all, myself foremost, we need to do a better job of listening to that, listening to our own tastes, our own needs, our own lifestyles, and, you know, just be cognizant and accepting of the fact that this is just a ploy to keep us spending money, ultimately. So next is the idea that personal style is something that needs to be harnessed and mastered. I don't know how we all got roped into this decades-long project of mastering our personal style. You can, I guess, if you really are truly inspired by fashion. You know, I have personally come to the realization that I don't actually. Now, I want to get into this a little bit deeper in the future, but personal style or style or your clothing as a form of self-expression, like, what's lost on me at this stage in my life is what exactly you're expressing. Like, the idea that your wardrobe says anything about you other than you pay attention to your wardrobe. I don't think that clothes, handbags, shoes, sunglasses, etc. really have the ability to communicate a message. What do you communicate when you wear one pair of pants over the other? And that's just something I feel like completely misses me at this stage in my life. You don't know what you're communicating necessarily when you put on a certain shirt. So just wear the thing that you want to wear. And the self-expression aspect of what personal style is for and what fashion does and what the clothes you wear say about you. Like, what can a sweater say? What can a pair of sneakers say? What do these things say? And so long as I don't understand what the language means, I'm just gonna stop trying to speak it. What I do think, however, is that this is another example of an undefined quest to keep us in a perpetual cycle of spending money. Yeah, like, you got people like doing professional color wheel analyses, and you don't have to pay anyone to tell you what color to wear. Just wear the colors you like. The next mentality that I want to disassemble in my own mind, hopefully in yours, is little treat culture. I think that inherently all of us are worthy of self-fulfillment, we're worthy of happiness, we're worthy of indulgence. And I think that the mentality of deserving to have nice things or deserving to have the thing that you want to have because you work hard or because you make money, I want to get away from that, because if I believe that people are inherently deserving of having like the things that they would like to have, the things that would make them happy, then you don't deserve it because you work hard. You deserve to be happy, full stop. You deserve to have things that make you happy, full stop. In my opinion, little treat culture is just a manipulation tactic to keep us overworking and in turn overspending. Our society, I believe, is like over puritanical in this way that only those who work hard deserve to have certain things, and I don't subscribe to that belief anymore. This is internalized Protestant work ethic, and it's something that I think is endemic to our culture, and I think that is something that does not serve us. For me, so much of the later stages of my shopping addiction and my consumerism is that I was overworking myself, and because I justified in my mind that I should get to have all the things that I want to have. And I think that we all deserve to have the things that we would like to have, inherently. That is a core value that I hold, and if I believe that, you don't deserve a little treat because you did something you didn't want to do. Maybe we need to evaluate why we're all doing stuff we don't want to do, perhaps. And this next thing's about perfection and betterment. I think that we need to let go of the expectation that we're going to like have perfect skin, have perfect hair. Perfect for what? Perfect for who? Perfect to what end? Perfect how, even? No one expects that of us. Now, so saying that you are your own worst critic is like a really old, tired adage. But ultimately, just like the first point in this video, like, everyone is so wrapped up in themselves, they're not paying attention to you. And I think so much of beauty culture, I think it keeps us all striving for some ideal that we didn't even have a hand in creating. I need to get out of that habit for myself personally, but buying a product is not going to make our skin perfect in the first place, and constantly aestheticizing everything and having a reason or an excuse or finding faults somewhere inside of you is the reason why marketers are so able to manipulate us into giving them our money, and we don't have to do that. Now, if you are inspired or if you truly feel like better when you have like your contour done, when you got the mascara like I do right now, then great. But marketing and consumerism, it just feeds on our insecurity, and anything that profits from your insecurity does not have your best interest at heart. And I am done personally feeding more money into that machine that would harm me. Calculating cost per wear is a futile exercise. When you buy something, the money is spent. And furthermore, I think that cost per wear just further instills the idea in us of the subscription model that we're seeing in so many other sectors. When you buy a shirt, when you buy a handbag, you've bought the bag. The price of it doesn't change. What does change is the amount that you use it. If it's a good purchase, not the I word, we're not using the I word anymore. And I think that the miscommunication happening with cost per wear is that the things that you wear more are things that are more valuable to you in your life. And I think that value and money are not the same thing. Value is something that's intrinsic to you in your specific instance. Money is not the currency of value necessarily. Does that make sense? All it does honestly is just rationalize spending more money on stuff. It's the idea of having multiples and having collection. There's only so much or so many of one thing that you should have as a part of your life. I have 13 Starbucks cups, or I had. Some of them have broken, but at one point in my life, I had 13 of them. That is too many. There is no good reason why I live in Miami and I have 5 coats. There's no good reason. There just isn't. That part is over-consuming, but the idea of collections, of like expressing your hobby or your love of something, genre, niche, whatever, should be in owning and possessing it is something that I personally need to get myself away from. You don't have to possess something in order to appreciate it. It doesn't have to be on your shelf. It doesn't have to be in your drawer. And it can be something you enjoy from far away. Like, I was fully convinced that it was appropriate or acceptable to have a designer bag for every occasion of my life. So a work bag, a going out bag, everyday bag, shopping, brunch bag, a bag for the beach. Did I need a designer bag for every occasion, or was I addicted to shopping? Y'all, I bought a $900 Chanel plastic tote to go to the beach when I didn't go to the beach, like ever. Matter of fact, when I moved here into this apartment and I got all excited about having a pool, like I was actually looking at the Louis Vuitton Epi, I think it's called the Plage tote. It's like a clear plastic beach bag with like clear plastic and terry cloth. And I was like so in love with the idea of taking that to the pool. Y'all, I've been to the pool 6 times this year. I'm not her. And there is another iteration of life. There is a parallel universe where I bought that bag for like $400 or $500. That's a solution to a problem that wasn't real. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it here. My light's kind of getting weird. These are just a few things that I have to reprogram if I want to kick consumerism. It's not serving me, it's probably not serving you either, and I don't need to use my money this way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you for taking time with me on this new trajectory, and let me know if you have any other mindsets that you like say out loud to yourself and feel stupid. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave it here. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.